Happy Mother's Day. I'm so excited to post to the world a video about my mother on Mother's Day. Yesterday, I was meeting with a group of friends, and one of the friends who was a mother was speaking about disciplining her teenager. And she was talking about a situation where they had to reason out why he couldn't do this thing that he desperately wanted to do. And afterwards, interestingly, she expressed a sense of doubt. You know, sometimes she wonders if she's doing the right thing by always kind of not negotiating with him, but reasoning with him. And I was sitting there and listening, and the other people there were also kind of sharing their experiences in parenting. And it occurred to me that I had to say something. I had to say something. And so what I told her was that I really appreciated knowing her as a friend, because as a friend, I could see that she was very emotionally intelligent, and that it hadn't occurred to me before, but it's something that I also recognize in her that I saw in my own upbringing. My mother would also have discussions with me and talk me through things and help me understand why it is she wanted me to do what she wanted me to do, or even talk me through how I would make my own decisions, you know, talking me through options. And I wanted to express to this woman that she should not have any doubt that what she's doing is raising an emotionally competent, and particularly she has a teen boy. So, you know, raising an emotionally intelligent man, bringing that into the world was something that she should have every confidence about. Now, I'm particularly sensitive to this because I am interested in parenting, and I'm interested in how people learn from the environment around them. You know, of course, we think about, do we just do what we saw when we were growing up and hopefully improve upon some things that we didn't like, and offer some things that even we didn't have. But even in that, we've seen that there's been a great deal of excess. And so one of the things that my mother always did with me was expose me to things, expose me to people. She was very adamant that because my father wasn't around, she wanted to expose me to different men that she trusted in my environment, you know. So she let me go spend a summer with both of my uncles in their different parts of the country. At different ages. She let me get a very close relationship to my godfather, Dan Massey, who passed away long ago. She let me know also, and this is what's crucial, that she was also consulting people on parenting and raising a boy and raising a Black child, and how they were going to do that effectively so that you have an empowered individual. Because, you know, as Black people, in the way that we came into this new world, we have to be very conscious of how we rear our next generation. We are, by definition, a cast of people who are on the up. You know what I mean? We come from the bottom. So we literally have nowhere to go but up. And that ethos, that strong ethos of each generation must learn more, do better, improve, and come back home and share that, is something that my mother instilled in me very early, very consistently, in the interactions that we would have with different family members who maybe felt differently about this, you know, who didn't, for example, my mother was really big into extracurricular activities. So again, in order to get a kid to invest in an extracurricular activity, you have to reason with them, particularly when they fall, or when they fail, or when they think, oh, this is dull, or perhaps I just don't like a classmate or the teacher. What is it? Get the child to articulate what it is and how they can overcome that. Is one of those key skills that you learn in childhood, because you're not only learning language, but you're also learning how to see yourself and engage and have the courage to engage in the world. So happy Mother's Day, and particularly to all those mothers out there who have ever had any doubt that sitting down, talking, and most importantly, listening to your children is the wrong way. And if you've ever wondered if you shouldn't just be into corporal punishment because that's what so many people do and say is the right thing, if you've ever had a doubt that you can have a non-violent upbringing, you can.